डियर फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है आपका मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल क्वेस्ट फॉर नॉलेज में। एंड टुडेज वीडियो इज फ्रॉम पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग। टुडे वी विल सी द नंबर ऑफ वेज टू रन अ पाइथन प्रोग्राम। So first of all, we need to download the Python in our system, and this is the link you can refer to download the same. Once download is done and installation is complete in your system, you are ready to use Python. Now to write and run Python program, we need to open Python interpreter first. Just click on start and write Python over here. There is one option, IDLE Python 3.8, and this is the version installed in my system. IDLE basically stands for Integrated Development and Learning Environment. This is inbuilt Python editor. Click on this and this window will open up. This particular window is known as Python interpreter or Python shell. Now to run a Python program, we have two ways. First way is to use interactive mode and another way is to use script mode. So first one is interactive mode. Working in the interactive mode is convenient for testing a single line code for instant execution. When we use interactive mode, we just type Python statement on this particular prompt, and as soon as we press enter, the interpreter executes the statement. For instance, just type 12 plus 12, and when we press enter, this particular code is executed by Python interpreter and output is shown 24. In similar way, we can execute another Python statements. As I told you earlier, this particular interactive mode is convenient for testing a single line code. We cannot save the statement for future use. If we want to reuse our code, we need to use the script. Now to use script mode, you just need to click on file, then click new file, and this new file will be opened up. We need to write our code over here according to Python syntax. So here we are writing a small code and that code will add two numbers. So first I am declaring two numbers. First, num equals to 12. Second, num equals to 13. Here first num is a variable, second num is another variable. Variables are just a named memory location, and these variables are used to store values, and accordingly we can perform operation on those variables, right? So here we want to add these two numbers. Just write print, and this print is Python statement used to print value on Python interpreter, and just write inside bracket first num plus second num, and this is the code. What it is doing, it is declaring two variables. First num equals to 12. 12 is assigned to first num. Value of first num is 12. Value of second num is 13. These two variables we have declared, we have assigned value to them, and then we are writing print addition of these two numbers, first num plus second num. This plus is Python arithmetic operator. We have number of operators in Python. We'll discuss all those operators in later videos. Now this is the code of this particular Python file. We need to save this file first. Now save this file, click on file. There is one option, save as. Click on save as. Now browse the location where you want to save this particular file, and now just browse the location and just write first dot py. This py is the extension which tells interpreter that it is a Python file. Now save it. When you save this file, so this particular file is now treated as Python file. To run this file, just click on run, and there is one option, run module. Click on run module. When you click on run module, the output will be shown to this particular Python shell window, and see 25, it is showing what file it is executing. See P drive, particular folder, and your Python file first.py. This is the output from this particular first.py Python file. In this way you can create your Python file. You can run your code based on your Hope both the modes are clear to you. First we have discussed interactive mode, and then we have discussed script mode. So first point that we discussed was IDLE. IDLE stands for Integrated Development and Learning Environment, and this is the Python editor, and that is inbuilt. Next we have seen interpreter. Interpreter is a program that reads and executes codes. We have discussed interactive mode also. In this mode we can type Python statement on the Python prompt directly, and we can see the output. Script mode, we write Python program in a file, we save it, and then interpreter executes the file. In script mode we can reuse the file, and in interactive mode we cannot save the statement for future use, and that is the difference between interactive mode and script mode. Then we have seen variables in our program, and variable is a memory location to store values, and there are some naming convention to name variable, and those convention says name must begin with uppercase or lowercase letter or an underscore sign, and then it may be followed by any combination of capital case letter or small case letter or digits and underscores, but it cannot start with a digit or any other special symbols. Variable name can be of any length, and it cannot use special symbols like exclamatory sign, @ $, percentage, hash, etc. Right? So hope this video helped you to learn something.